Could you tell us how Eric's been looking this past week and what we can expect for him this weekend?
He's looked really good. I mean, he's been sharp. Obviously, his legs are fresh and his arm's fresh, and it's been fun. You know, he's just, kind of picked up where he left off, and still makes freshman mistakes, but nothing out of the ordinary. So he's just excited to get back. He's got a lot of energy in the huddle.
Herb
looks great. I mean, he actually made a cut, the first time he caught the ball, and it was Irv, and you always assume there'll be some hesitation, but I've been extremely excited about the way he's moving,
Did you feel like a kid on Christmas morning getting two of your big guys back?
It's been fun having them back, and there's just a lot of energy. I think the guys are excited to have them back, and everybody. There's just been a lot of good juice in practice, this week.
I know Rob was playing on guard. Is that because I know you said after last game he was a little hurt, couldn't really get down at center? Is that still kind of a problem?
No, not really. He's snapping the ball better now. I just thought he played really well at guard. He flew around. I mean, the offensive line as a unit last game I thought played as good as they've been. And so we want to keep that kind of play going up front. So he's Jason did a really good job. And Rob played great at guard. There wasn't as much to think about, and he just went and played like he can play. And so we definitely want to, stick with that lineup because they're doing a great job.
Have you ever had good timing like that as a coach, where two of your big players, you have a bye week and they can recover with extra time?
I don't know. I'm glad that we have it, though. I'll tell you that much. I don't remember a time exactly like it, but like I said, it's just good to have. I mean, we're not completely healthy, but I mean, we're definitely at a better place now.
Or aren't you healthy?
Kendall Moore's banged up a little bit, and obviously Hunt, but in comparison, Hunt, yeah, he's my guy. We had fun today in the meeting room, and but yeah, so we feel like we're healthy and hopefully going to execute at a higher level than we've been.
I know it almost goes without saying that you can do more with Dungy and Irv, but as you're putting together your game plan, how does that affect some of the nuances you put in, or things you may be willing to try?
There's a couple things that I think Irv's really good at. So there's a couple things that we've shied away from the last couple games. Not that there's other ways we can't get to the same areas of the field we're trying to attack. We just attack them in different ways. So it adds a little bit of a more variety of things we can do, because there's a couple things that Irv does different, so it feels good to do that. It wasn't a huge change up to have to switch a dive or switch a pitch or just a little adjustments to be made, but now it's really you get to call it as you want to.
One of the kind of popular advanced metrics going on now is explosiveness, plays at 15+ yards, and how that factors into the overall offensive success. Is that the biggest thing those guys give you?
Yeah, those are. I mean, our number one goal is the PTR, pound the rock. And then the second thing is to protect our ball, and the third thing is to create big plays. And we've been doing a good job, a better job. We still got a long way to go at just getting big pass plays, big run plays, and obviously the more you get the ball in the hands of 3 and 9 and 8, But everyone can. I mean, 18's made a ton of big plays too. But that's one of our three major goals of our offense in general. And obviously, the more explosive players we have back, the easier that is to accomplish. Because sometimes those guys take a bad play, and they'll turn it into one of those explosive plays that we're searching for.
Are the guys kind of chopping at the bit to get going again?
It seemed like a long time. I mean, we went out recruiting, so we were gone for a couple of days. So for us, I mean, it seems like we haven't played in a month. So our guys have been chomping at the bit, and I think Coach Shafe did a great job of making sure they got their bodies back. And today was a fast practice. I mean, we were not in time, just in between the whistles. They were flying. Which it's really good because it mimics game speed, and then the defense we're going to face is fast now. So it was a really good practice, good look today.
You have a first road game playing outdoors, first time.
Yeah, the big thing about the road, and we'll be on grass, which will be kind of cool. The biggest thing is just with as many freshmen as we have, they've never traveled. So that's something that we're conscious of, and I've talked to the freshmen and just make sure they understand what to expect. What it's going to be like. The good thing is that from the moment we get to the stadium, it's not much different. We're going to get their same amount of time. They're going to go through the same pregame, but we're going to be traveling on a plane, and we're going to be going to the stadium and going out the night before to dinner. And there's just some nuances that they're not used to. The upper class, it's just old hat to them. So that's something you talk about, but you know, it'll be. I know they're excited to go down there and play in an NFL stadium.
And it is Florida.
Yeah, it'll be beautiful. I recruit there, so I've driven by the stadium thousands of times. So I've always wanted to go in it. So it'll be fun.
Hey, Ken, what kind of